Hello, I've decided to film a review video today because it's raining and it's very gloomy outside and there's nothing else to do. Now I'm going to review the products I've been using recently, which are the Kérastase Resistance range. And the reason I've decided to film this review is because when I was first looking into buying these products, I actually found that, I don't know if it's because the label is predominantly more French than it is here in the UK. I don't know, but it's something, there aren't a lot of reviews for it online, not a lot of English reviews or American reviews even, and there's not a lot of information out there. And to be honest, I don't even find a huge amount of information on the bottles for it that, you know, that we can really get much from. So anyway, I was at a loss as to whether to bother using it or not. So I thought, I have been using it for a few months, so I thought I'd do my own review, and that way if you're thinking about buying these products, then at least you've got my opinion, even if you don't really need it. So anyway, it all sort of started a few months ago, like literally, actually no, about a year ago now. I was using the Kérastase Thermique range. Now these come in glass bottles, so they're the same shape and size as this, but they're like, oh, I said glass and I mean gold. So they're the same, like gold bottles. Now, I was using Thermique because I actually have very fine hair, and like a lot of people out there with long hair, whether they be girls or boys, a lot of our hair comes out in the shower, as you know, I'm sure. When you wash your hair, you find more and more hairs coming out. It doesn't mean we're going bald, it's just, unfortunately, means our hair's never going to get any thicker because we keep losing hair naturally, which is, you know, I just really wish I was one of you people with really, really thick hair. I'm very jealous of you lot. So anyway, I was using Thermique and it wasn't really, I didn't think it was working for me. If anything, it was making my hair look thinner because I think it was too heavy for my hair. So my hair kind of kept going very limp and almost greasy after using it, and it's after, like one day after using it, definitely greasy. And I was just, yeah, this product's too heavy for me, I don't like it. So I did carry on using it, because you know how they say you should use a product for a while, because sometimes it's a case of the, I think pH is your skin, but it's like the pH version in your hair adapting to the product you were using. So I did use it for a long old while, thinking maybe at some point my hair will get used to it. It didn't really. Although, having said that, the reason I've gone back to Kérastase is because after I stopped using Thermique, I did notice that my hair in photographs especially looked finer than it did when I was using Thermique. So it kind of makes you wonder, like, was it working? But it was working so subtly that I didn't notice at the time. Anyway, so the hairdressers I go to in Brighton, it's electric hair, and I absolutely love that salon, and I love the people who work there, so I highly recommend it. And anyway, they sell Kérastase, and it was kind of, when I'm sat having my hair done, I'm always looking at the products on the shelves around me, and I am a sucker for hair cosmetics. I love everything to do with hair products, so if there's something new or something I haven't tried, I desperately want to try it usually, especially if I think it might do something. So anyway, the reason I went with Kérastase Resistance is because, or Resistance, is because I was, my hair is, I've got a lot of split ends and damage at the ends, although less now thanks to this product. This is because about a year ago I had my hair ombre, dip dyed, bleached, whatever, and because my hair is black, any kind of bleach tends to do a lot of damage, unfortunately at the moment. So I had it done, the colour looked fantastic, but I, as you do with most things like that, after about 4 months I was like, oh, I'm bored of this now. I want my hair to be all glossy and dark again, like Ollie Locke from The Only Way is Chelsea or whatever it is. So I decided to go back to using something normal. So to have my hair done back to my natural colour, and unfortunately ever since then the ends are slightly damaged. They don't feel as good as they used to. So I decided to go with this one. Now there are actually, Kérastase has a lot of ranges, and again I find the only thing with Kérastase I don't like is they don't really give you a lot of information. I find it almost hard to work out what should I be using. But anyway, I read and read and read and read and read everything I could read. And I found that they do 2 ranges in the resistance range. So not only do they have a resistance range, but in that resistance range there are 2 separate ranges. Now one is their basic standard, I think, Resistance range. Now this is actually one of the best selling shampoos on loads of different websites, so that was something to go by. And they also do another range called Resistance Therapiste. Now, from what I read, Therapiste is for very, very damaged, very over-processed hair. So if you're someone who bleaches your hair regularly and your hair does feel very delicate, Therapiste is apparently specifically made for that. And from what I read, it sounds amazing. I don't need it, so I can't try it. But apparently it's like the shampoo is like a jelly that's really soft on your hair, and all this lingo they give you that just makes you want to buy it so badly. But like I said, my hair is not that damaged, so I don't need it, and it wouldn't do me any good. Now, the Resistance Normal range, this is specifically for brittle, slightly damaged hair, or it just says damaged hair, but I think it's slightly damaged. Split ends. Now, that's what I've got. Split ends and slight dryness around the ends, that's it. So I thought I would give this a try. Now, my first thing is that I immediately went and bought the shampoo and conditioner, so decided to give that a try. Now, the shampoo is the Bain Architecte. This is... it's lovely to use, it really is. Like the actual product, you use a little bit, like literally like a little bit like that, and it's really nice. It's really, really soft on your hair. It feels really gentle. The smells of these products is lovely. It's not perfumey at all. It's very like fresh, like, you know, that kind of, I don't know if it is cucumber, but it's that kind of smell where it's really light and it just makes you feel clean. Now this is, like I said, a lovely shampoo. On the second shampoo, you get like the massive foam up, as you do with most shampoos, and that always makes me feel really clean, so I like using that. The conditioner is the Ciment Anti-Usure. The conditioner, again, is bloody lovely. It's really, really kind of almost watery. It's more watery than you think it would be when you put it on. It's not like a thick cream. It's like kind of quite runny, but it's nice. It's lovely, and on the hair, again, it feels lovely. Now, I think they suggest on the bottle 3 to 4 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes. When I'm in the shower, I shampoo, and then usually I'll turn the shower off quickly, just towel dry my hair just so it's not soaking, and then I will put this on. Again, I try to use as little as possible because they are expensive products and you don't want to run out that quickly, so you use just the amount you need. So I use a little bit of this, I put that through my hair, and then I like shower gel the body, do all those sort of things, and bop around to music usually, so you get to my shower head. And then as soon as I think it's been like about 3 minutes, usually one song, if one song's over on the radio, then that's about it. Then I will then rinse this out. While it's in my hair, I will run my fingers through my hair to kind of get it smoother. I find that is lovely. It kind of makes it better. I don't know. And then I rinse it out, and yeah, it's good. It's not very heavy. It's not very heavy conditioner at all. Like, you've got some, you know how like, you know when it's humid out and you get like the little frizzy baby hairs, and you get some conditioners which I've used which stop that from happening altogether. You still get that when you use this, which makes me think it's very light, but for someone with fine hair, that's good. I need a light conditioner. If it's heavy, it's just gonna make my hair go flat, which is rubbish. So anyway, third product. Oh no, I know what I was gonna say. So yes, I was using these two for quite a while just by themselves. And although, again, like I said, they are lovely to use, I really like the textures, I love the fragrance, I like using them, my hair feels lovely, but the downside I thought, was that I didn't really notice any massive difference. I didn't notice my split ends sealing, I didn't notice them getting better. I used to be a hairdresser, and as a hairdresser I've always been told that split ends don't heal themselves. There's nothing you can do, you've got to cut them off. But I feel like if you can resist cutting them off for that bit longer, then that's a plus. Especially if you want to grow your hair out or get it thicker. Hello again. My first time filming a video review, and my battery dies halfway through, so sorry about the slight change of lighting if there is one. Only I've just had to start filming again. It's been 2 hours since I last filmed the last bit. Alright, so where I've gone up to is I was just saying that the shampoo and conditioner were brilliant. By the way, that's what it actually looks like if you can't see. Focus, focus, come on. No, it doesn't want to focus. I'll try and copy in a picture of the product after I finish filming, but I'm not very good with editing, so I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'll tag details below anyway. So I was using the shampoo and conditioner and not seeing massive improvement, which is really annoying because when you spend that much money, you want to see vast improvements. I always think the difference between a standard high street product and a high-end product is that standard high streets make your hair feel good while you're using them, but they don't actually improve your hair that much. Whereas I think high-end tend to actually make vast improvements to your hair over time. That's just my opinion, mind, it's not everyone's. Now, anyway, my hairdresser, the guy who does my hair, he always uses this product every time that he cuts my hair. Before he blow dries it, he always uses this Ciment Thermique, which again is part of the Resistance range. Now, the Ciment Thermique is classed as a blow dry milk, I think, resurfacing, strengthening milk for blow dry. Now, he used this on me loads of times and always used to talk about how good it was, but I never bought it because I used argan oils and things, and anyone again who is into hair care and stuff knows that if you use argan oils or any types of oils, they make your hair feel incredibly silky and smooth. They're lovely, like they really are brilliant. Anyway, as I was using the Resistance, I thought, you know, bugger it, I'll go and buy the other ones and see what happens. So I went back and bought the Ciment Thermique, and I started using it, and it's so good. It really is. This is such a good product. I can't really explain like exactly what it does. Basically, after I've washed my hair and I've towel dried it, I will put some in my hands of this, and on the Kérastase website they suggest to apply it like hand cream. So I put it on in my palm, rub it onto there like that, cover my whole hands in it, and then you run it through your hair when it's wet. So I would run it through the bottoms, then run it through the sides, and then run it through the top. And then once I've done that, I will then actually kind of knead it into my hair where I want my hair to feel smoothest. Now, the big difference with this and an oil is an oil makes your hair feel slick and very sleek, which is lovely, I think, when you've just done your hair. But as I said before, I have fine hair, and using an oil again is another very heavy thing, and I do find that, yeah, day one my hair looks amazing, but by the end of day one my hair's gone kind of stringy, which is not, I don't like that. So this, however, is definitely a blow dry product. I don't know really, I haven't looked up on it that much, I should have, but all I can tell you is I like using it a lot. It's I think it is it says it's heat defense, so this is a heat protectant. So for instance, I've always used just standard spray-in heat protectors, you know, Tresemme, VO5, any of them really, I don't care as long as it's protecting my hair from heat. With this, I'm not using those anymore because obviously this is the heat protectant, and it does genuinely feel like it is protecting my hair from heat, which is a silly thing to say because you think, how can it feel like that? But it does, it feels really nice. And also, I think it might be slightly it might react to heat, I don't know, because when I blow dry my hair with this on, my hair not only looks more voluminous, but it looks sleeker, it's got a nice shine to it. So this morning I've shampooed and conditioned my hair and I've used this, and as you can see there is a huge amount of shine to my hair, and I've not straightened it, I've not done anything to it. All I've literally done is just blasted it with a hairdryer, and that's why it's like this. I wanted you to see, like, honestly what it looks like without straightening or anything, and I think it has a really nice effect. And it does make the ends feel nicer. It doesn't have that slick feeling that you get from an oil, but it definitely feels nice. And also it is supposed to help to actually, you know, fix split ends over time. So again, so far I love this, but maybe in a month or two I will come back and do another review just to let you know how I'm getting on with it. I don't know, but it is very good. Now, the pièce de résistance of this lot of products is actually, I don't have it on me, but it's the Masque. I think it's the Masque Architecte, I want to call it that. I'm not entirely certain, but it's the same exact range as this, same color, everything, and it's the pot. They do like a little pot of the hair mask. Now, this is basically, I would imagine, a very intense version of this, and it's like a mask. So you use it once a week if your hair is slightly damaged, you'd use it twice a week if your hair is more damaged and you want more of an effect. But anyway, I went back again, and this was only 2 weeks ago that I went back to the salon and just thought, I'm gonna buy the mask. I'm gonna buy it because my split ends are driving me mad. These products, although improving, they're still there, and it still just annoys me so much because I'm someone who, I want my hair to be at its best, and it really irritates me that like I've had it cut twice and it's still not as great as it was like 2 years ago. You know what I mean, you know what I mean. And so I went back and I bought the mask, and oh my god, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. It's the best hair mask I've ever used. I did used to use the Kérastase Resistance mask, which, like I said, was too heavy for my hair. I just felt my hair felt greasy. Even if I rinsed and rinsed and rinsed, it still didn't feel good. So for someone with fine hair, I honestly wouldn't really recommend Resistance. I don't know if, I think it's more for maybe if you are actually going bald. Maybe it's because it's supposed to bring hair back. So I think it's for older women, maybe. That's specifically who it's for. Again, this is just my opinion, so I don't know, and I apologise. I apologise, L'Oreal and Kérastase, if I'm getting any of it wrong. This is just what I think. But anyway, I started using the hair mask. I used it on, I think it was last week that I used it on the Sunday night. So basically, shampooed as normal twice with this one, towel dried my hair, and then I applied the mask. And one great thing about the Kérastase masks is they are pricey. Like, you're talking roughly around, I think it's roughly around 30 to 35 pounds for the pot, which is, you know, it's quite a bit of cash, but oh my lord, they last a long time, because the product, you only use the smallest amount. Literally just like a scoop that covers just the end of like 2 fingers was enough to do all of my hair, and then I just put like a little bit more on the very ends. Just, that's the way I do it. But oh my god, it really lasts. So on the Sunday night, I applied it all over my hair. I let it kind of soak in for about a minute, and then I use a wide tooth comb, and I comb it all through so I feel like my hair's coated. Then what I do personally, even though it does make you look like a nutter, but I swear by it, is I will then either clip or pin my hair up at the back, so it's kind of like in a little bun, a little sopping wet mask covered bun, and then I will either put on a shower cap if I happen to have one around the house. If not, I would wrap my hair in cling film or cling film. I don't know if that's something they have in America as well. I assume so. Shrink wrap, same sort of thing, I don't know. But yes, I basically wrap that around my hair as tight as possible, because I've always been told that hair masks, if they stay moist, they continue to work, and they do have really good because they soak right into the hair cuticles. If they dry out, I think it does worse for your hair, because I think it probably dries your hair out a little bit, because it goes all stiff, doesn't it? And it's not very nice. But anyway, that's what I did. So I did it on the Sunday night, and I left it in my hair for a good 2 hours. I just put it on, and then I like lay on my bed watching TV and texting and stuff like that. Then I went and rinsed it out. I rinsed it out with I kind of have it on like lukewarm water to properly rinse it out until I feel like my hair's pretty much clean and like doesn't have any conditioner left in it. Then what I do, although not all of you will want to do this, but I have always done it since I used to work in salons, is I will then turn the water on to cold, and I will rinse my hair with cold water. It doesn't feel nice. It wakes you up, it's good to do in the morning, but I'll do that, and that closes all the hair cuticles, and I feel like that traps in all the like proteins and good nutrients and stuff you've got from the mask. So I do that, and then right after that, I blow dried my hair. You don't have to, you can just go with it wet or whatever you want to, but I blow dried it just to see, and my hair immediately after using the mask was possibly the best it's been in about 3 years. It was beautiful. It was so silky smooth, and it looked fantastic. Now, what I then did is, so I didn't wash my hair again. So that was the Sunday night. Sorry, that's my parents' dog. I'm visiting them at the moment, hence the lovely kitchen. So I did that on the Sunday night, I believe, and then Monday and Tuesday at work, Monday I had my hair straight, Tuesday I had my hair a bit curlier, dry shampooed it, made it a bit messier, you know, as you do. I think it was Wednesday night, then I thought, I'm gonna do the mask again, because I've just started using it, my split ends are rubbish, so I'm gonna do it twice this week. So I did it on the Wednesday night. Again, I was absolutely blown away, like absolutely bloody blown away. It was brilliant, absolutely fantastic product. And anyway, so I would highly, highly recommend the mask. But my basic overall of these products is I love them. I do honestly think to get good results, to get like really, really impressive results, these two I don't feel like these are enough by themselves. Basically, if you team them up with either this or the Masque, or all, like I'm using right now, then you've got a winner, because these products are doing amazing things, and I honestly feel like my hair texture is improving constantly. Like, this feels so nice. I have got a lot of baby hairs at the moment from like hair breakage over the last year or so, as like we all get. But again, another thing I've noticed, and I did do the test where I basically plucked out a couple of my hairs and stretched them. Now, since I've been using these products, that has improved, because at the start there was a proper snap in them, whereas now they do seem to have a lot more elastic in them. I would demonstrate, but I'm not very scientific and I don't think there would be any point in doing it. But yes, the strength of my hair has definitely improved. That has been a huge improvement. Now, to be honest, that improvement could probably be down to these alone. So they, like I said, they probably do quite a lot. It's just subtle, and I don't think you notice massively. Whereas the Masque and this, I feel give very instant results. There is another product in this range, which I can't remember the name of it, but it is the Ciment Thermique, I think it is, and it's like the 4th or 5th part of this range, and it also goes with the higher end one, the Therapiste. But the serum is specifically to make your ends feel silky, so I guess it's to replace your normal oils. Now, I'm not bothered about that at the moment. I'm wearing my hair wavier and more curly in general than I am straight, so I'm not fussed about it feeling like silk at the moment. I'm more fussed on trying to get it into its best texture, and then I'll start worrying about things like that. So I'm not going to be purchasing that one yet, but watch this space, because I'm one of those people that once I get hooked on something, I do tend to be like, I want to try everything. I want to try all of your products, please. So I probably will try it at some point. Now, Kérastase also do ranges for loads of other types of products. So Densifique, like I said, I believe it is for people who may be becoming thinner over the years. I think that's the idea. I don't really know. Like I said, I don't think they give great descriptions of what the hair's for. They also do, another product I've used, just to quickly mention it, before I started using this, the Bain Force Architecte, I was using the Resistance Volumifique, I think it's called, the Volumifique. I might be mispronouncing that, probably not, don't know. But they do a Volumifique one, which is part of the Resistance range, and that is specifically for fine hair. That, again, is fantastic. My hair, I loved it. When I used it, I got that really nice kind of beachy wave, and I do live in Brighton, so I live on the beach, so in the summer, not so much right now because it's winter and it's horrible, but in the summer I do hang around the beach a lot, so it's nice to have that beachy kind of hair. So that product, really, really good for fine hair. So if you've got fine hair that's not damaged, massively suggest that one. Oh my god, try it. It's lovely. But this one, the Bain Force Architecte, is more for damaged hair, so I thought I'd go on to that one and see how it goes. Like I said, I am absolutely loving these products. I absolutely love them. So yeah, I suggest, if you are in the market for a new shampoo or a new hair care setup, then, and you have a little bit of money to spend, or you want to treat yourself to something more luxurious, I would suggest trying Kérastase. I really would. Like, I think they're fantastic. I've used loads of high-end products from different salons, and Kérastase is the first one that I have liked so much that I thought, there aren't enough reviews about this, so I'm going to sit down and film one myself. So I apologise for the video quality. It is the first time I've actually kind of ever done this, or talked to a camera, really. Well, unless I was really drunk. Go into that one another time. But I did think I would do this time for you. So if you did like this review, it would mean a lot to me if you'd hit the little thumbs up. You know, just that way I would know that you haven't thought this was incredibly boring. Thanks very much. I am on Instagram if you want to follow me. It's at Totally Tony Twitter. So that's spelled the way it sounds. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and please, if you have used any of the Kérastase products, or you have any opinions on them, pop them in the comments below, because I am constantly looking to try new products and hear more about products, and it's quite sad how much I love this stuff. So if you want to comment, I would love to know your opinion, so you might know about something else I would like to try. Sell me something. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Maybe I'll do another one of these another time. That'd be nice. Alright, bye!